Hey, how's it going? Happy Friday, everybody. TGIF, right? Michael Blongwitz coming to you today from Maryland, and today I'm going to go over the topic of my video, which is be your own guru, right? I'm going to show you in the next couple minutes how you can be your own guru and not rely on somebody else to guide you through life. Folks, being your own guru starts with the realization that you are no different than the gurus. In fact, you are an equal. They are not better than you. They are not worse than you, right? They don't have some kind of special power or superhero power, although they oftentimes come across as a superhero, right? The only difference between a guru and you is that at one point in their life, they made a decision to master a certain area of their life, a certain topic, right? Which makes them come across as a guru. So that's all they did. It's just a simple decision they made. That's it. As far as human beings and our capabilities and what we're capable of, if some other human being has achieved something in life, right, we can duplicate that. We can learn what they did, do exactly what they did, and we can get to the point they got to, right? But here's where the being your own guru comes into play, right? Because, and I did this too in the past, what I used to do was I was so infatuated by certain gurus, I idolized them. In fact, I would oftentimes, go to see these people give speeches and things and sit up front and literally I was drooling out of my mouth, right? Just oh my gosh, that guy or that woman is so magical. They have something within them that I don't even know how I'm ever going to get what they have, but it's spectacular watching them, and I'm so inspired. And but I don't think I can be that myself. I don't know if that's me or not. So those thoughts kind of went through my head. And back in the day, in fact, I used to be very infatuated with Tony Robbins. In fact, for 3 months straight, I would listen to him all day in my car, and that was about maybe 7 years ago. I came across his CD series called Personal Power. I'm sure many of you have probably heard of that, but I would play that in the car pretty much continuously. I would live and breathe Tony Robbins for, I don't know, maybe it was 3 or 4 months, which, in hindsight actually has probably helped me create some of these videos and give some value back because of all of the things that I learned from him. But here's the thing, folks. I started to equate myself so much like him that I almost wanted to become him, and I lost a sense of who I was and what my own inner guidance system was telling me, right? Intuition, our own inner guidance system, right? That little voice inside of us that tells us if we should do something or not. It's our gut feeling. All of these terms kind of mean the same thing, but what here I'm trying to address is I've been finally able to realize the realization that I'm no different than any of the gurus. In fact, all of the people that I used to idolize and see and used to, ooh and ah over, you know what? Now I say I can become that person. There is nothing that person has that I can't achieve. Does that make sense? And you got to get to the realization because, while gurus do serve us, oftentimes we tend to look for the answer outside of us. That's kind of how we're taught in society, is to look for the answer outside of us. Well, folks, let me tell you this. The answer lies, all of the answers lie within you. It just takes tapping back into your own inner guidance system, which is trusting yourself and releasing fear, the two big things that pretty much stop you from actually tapping into your inner guidance system and becoming a strong human being, a strong, potentially, human being, is fear and not enough belief in ourselves. So I don't know where you are in your life. I've evolved. I've been in this personal development thing for 10 years now. So I don't know where you are in your life, and if you do need to look to a guru or surround yourself with people that believe in you until you can believe in yourself, and maybe that's something you have to do. Now, another thing about being your own guru, it doesn't mean that you throw away all your books and your audios and never listen to a guru again. It's what it is when you do collect that information, whether it be through an audio or a book or seeing somebody speak in person, you can now actually take that and bring it back in, but align it with your own inner guidance system. So in other words, don't give all the power away to these leaders. Find a way to align the information that you collect and align it with your own inner guidance system, your inner voice. right? That will help you direct yourself whenever you need to, because you could snap into that inner guidance system at any time and step into your power. But here's another thing about, gurus and things. A lot of times people idolize gurus, and for a while I used to want to be the guru. I wanted to be the guru that I idolized. What I realized is, though, people don't want to see another Tony Robbins out there. People don't want to see another Brian Tracy out there. People don't want to see another Zig Ziglar out there, right? They want to see your own uniqueness coming out. They want to see you. And nobody knows you better than you, right? You know everything about you, your story, everything you've been through, and people want that to come out. It's true, okay? It took me a while to realize this, but people want to hear your story, your uniqueness, what separates you from everybody else, and they want your own authentic being to come out of you. So being your own guru is really all of that combined, right? It's getting into it. And if you're a spiritual person, you'll respect this, because tapping into your own inner guidance system, your own inner voice within you, that will deepen your spiritual practice. That will actually deepen your spiritual path, if that makes sense. Because that's really what being spiritual is tapping into your own wisdom, your innate wisdom inside of you, and utilizing that to set yourself forth in this life in the direction you want to. Tapping into your desires, your passions, what you love to do, what your dreams are, your motivations. So I encourage you to find that inner voice in you, right? And realize that you have everything you need right within you at this very moment. So I hope this message reaches you all well, okay? I wish you all a very happy weekend. Enjoy yourself, get out and do something fun. And we'll talk to you next time on my video, which will actually be out tomorrow. So thanks for joining me, folks. I wish you all the best. We'll talk soon.